Welcome everyone to another episode of Tutorial Tuesday. It's week 11, 2020. I'm glad that you're along with us. If you're self-quarantined, I guarantee you there will be no coronavirus from watching these Tutorial Tuesdays. So thank you for tuning in. With that, announcement number one. If you haven't checked out Bruce's account, he has a challenge for you, and it's social distancing. So you want to check that out. I'm going to be posting a video today as well, but you want to get in on this challenge. And announcement number two, just a reminder, I have a September workshop scheduled out on the DX Ranch in South Dakota with Jen Zeller. You'll want to get in on that. It's September 4th through the 6th. Swipe over, go check it out. Hey guys, we're out here riding. That's Braden back there on Joe's horse Ginger. That's my daughter Sydney's boy. Sydney is right there. Hello. Hey, here's a link I want you to follow. It's a podcast interview with my friend Bruce Dorn over with the Overland Journal. So take a look at that, tune in, listen. Now let's get into your questions. All right, guys, this first question is going to be co-answered by my wife Joe and I. It's perfect because Joe and I both run our businesses together. So how do we effectively use social media and business cards? Joe, give us your opinion on what's the most effective way to use business cards and social media to run your photography business.
Sure. With business cards is something that I used and I still do use a lot, where I am giving them 2 business cards when I go to my clients, and they actually will pass it around. And so they have an extra one to give. And so every contact that I made, they received 2 business cards. Social media, I think it's important to stay consistent and make sure that your story matches your photo, and that you're not selling the picture, you're selling the story on social media.
Okay, and for me, as far as business cards go, I always carry business cards with me, especially when I'm at events, because inevitably someone will always ask me about what I do and the services that I offer, so I'm constantly giving out business cards. And then as far as social media goes, I think the economics between storytelling and image taking are interchangeable. In fact, I find a direct correlation between the two, that if we can talk about the images that we take and talk about the stories with them, I think it's a more effective platform than just posting a picture. So I hope that helps you. Okay, this next question comes in from Bernice, and I wasn't able to get to it last week, so I apologize for that. But she wants to know if I use any exposure mode like shutter priority, aperture priority, or full manual. The quick answer is I use full manual 95% of the time. So I'm setting my ISO, I'm setting my aperture and shutter accordingly based on the conditions or the priority that I'm putting in place for my particular exposure. I will deviate from that and use aperture priority when I'm using flash outdoors. I set my aperture, I'll just take a picture and see what the camera comes back as far as shutter speed, and then I dial that into manual. So I hope that helps you. Thank you for the question. All right, you guys, as we wrap up week 11 of Tutorial Tuesday, I have a few more questions to answer, but I want to direct your attention to Paisley's grass-fed beef jerky. Now, they have a case sale going on. That's 5 pounds or 20 bags of jerky for $110. I want you to go ahead and swipe over, take a look at that. Now more than ever is such a great time to stock up on things like that, especially as people are starting to batten down the hatches and just kind of keep that physical distance from one another. Go ahead, swipe over, get some Paisleys, stock up on that. Now, this question comes from direct message, and Laramie wants to know if I'd be willing to show my business cards. Yeah, of course I would. So this is what they look like on the front side. They have my signature down here, and then also quickly and easily readable. Here's my website, my email, and my phone number. That's all I need on there, and my text, my font is easily legible. It's not something goofy that is hard to read. And then on the back, a variety of different pictures that I've taken over the years. So I hope that helps you. Thanks for the question, Laramie. Yes, absolutely. If I'm ever down in Florida, I will definitely hit you up and we will go out and go fishing. Thank you. Yeah, what a great question here. Thanks so much for asking it. Without a doubt, the best album that I've downloaded lately is Cowboy Coming Home by Chris Peterson. Go ahead and swipe over, check that out.